Might as well.
Okay.
Tyler's gonna
Recording
figure
now.
it out.
I'm not gonna promise that I'll be good at this whole talking thing. It's asking a lot from me.
Literally, all you have to do is talk.
I'm around.
Bro,
Alright, I've started recording.
Me and Aidan, especially Aidan, we've got fucking stories and shit.
Alright, I am the most boring person you'll ever meet. Just FYI. About peak and boring. Yeah.
Oh, I could talk about the first time I got pulled over, which was like a month or two ago.
Oh, that's exciting.
Oh, that'll be nice.
Again, I've started recording, in case you guys...
Oh, okay. Oh, we started?
Yeah,
oh, okay.
I said that like 3 times, but, you know.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, it's been going.
Don't mind me.
You know, that's going to be the intro. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the... Fucking, what was it? Welcome to Fresh Out the Oven. Technically, this is like... I'm pretty sure it's like either episode 3 or 2. I don't fucking remember. We haven't done this in a long time. But anyway, welcome back. I am joined with my 2 lovely friends here. Aidan, who is a returning guest, and we have a new guest.
Hi.
Who I have recently befriended. His name is, I'm sure you can guess it. Drum roll, please. It is Chris.
With an H.
That's right. We have another Chris in the
VC? In the call?
A new challenger has appeared.
A new challenger is approaching.
Hey, Chris number 2, I do want to point out that you are a little quiet, though, so if it isn't too much of a problem, do you think you can be a little closer?
The recording audio should be fine, but I genuinely don't think I can make my audio any louder. I will...
Well, I'm pretty sure, like, in Discord you can change the volume.
Oh, yeah, no, Alright, here we go. Is this better?
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Is that too loud?
Jesus Christ, you turned yourself way up.
Hold on.
I'm gonna turn you down a bit.
Is that good?
Oh, no, that was perfect. I liked him right where he was.
Right,
Aiden, you can turn him up.
Yeah, you can right-click.
You know
I don't want to turn him up. I think everyone should cater to what I think. I'm the main character.
You're the main character in this anime?
Aiden is the main character in this story arc.
Shit, my bad.
It's a shitty arc. We need season 2, but
anyway, for today's episode, we have a plethora of stories that we're going to tell. Probably not in any order because we don't know what we're going to tell. So,
and don't forget the quality.
Aiden, if you want to start off with your pullover story,
quality Manor Lord gameplay in the background.
If we are going directly into my story, then it is nice. It is a good thing to know that prior to this, I have never been pulled over before, but I have been in the car when other people were pulled over. It does not help it at all that I was super fucking nervous. And you know, the worst part about this story is it all happened in my fucking driveway.
Oh no. That's how you know it's
that was
a good story.
Super awkward. Like you got pulled over in your driveway?
Yeah, I got pulled over
in your driveway.
My driveway. No, I got pulled over in my driveway. I had just gotten back from work, right? And like, I was alright. I'm gonna admit, I was driving around town trying to find something to do, but I couldn't. Alright, there was nothing going on. So I get back to my driveway, and I get out of my car, and I take about 2 steps away before I notice this car that is driving really slowly, you know, on the street that's right next to my driveway. And you know, I don't think too much of it, but I'm like, yeah, that's a little weird. But so I kept walking, and I got about 2 steps even farther before they decided to turn on their red lights. So anyway, the fucking lights are going off. I turn around and I'm like, what's going on, sir? And he asks me to get back in my car. So I'm like, I'm already out of my car. I don't know what else to fucking do. I got back in my car. So I was like, alright, this is a little weird, a little funky. He walks up to the window. It was a little funky, I'm not gonna lie. And he was a bit of a young officer. And you know, I was a bit paranoid. I was like, what's going on here? And then he says that one of my taillights is out. So this motherfucker followed me all the way to my house.
It's not creepy at all, my dad.
You wanted to make it extra embarrassing.
Yeah.
You wanted to make it extra nerve-wracking. How long ago was this?
It was like a month or two ago, I think.
Oh, so like pretty recent. Damn.
Yeah, it was not too long ago.
Was your tailgate actually like out?
Yeah, my taillight was out.
Ah.
Probably fix that.
Man's followed you all the way to your home just to tell you, hey son, your taillight's out. Did you get a ticket?
Well, no, he let me out. Let me off on a warning, but he took a really long time doing all this stuff that he needed to do. Like it seemed like he was trying to find something.
Must have been very bored.
Dude,
he felt like incriminating kids, so he was searching very hard.
I mean, this was at maybe 9 or 10 o'clock. And just fuck, bro.
Oh damn!
What else do you have to do? But it was a little embarrassing too, because as it was my first time being pulled over, I was a little nervous naturally. So I fumbled some of my papers and shit, and I didn't know exactly what I needed to look for. So it definitely didn't help that I didn't get him everything that he needed as quick as we could have got that.
I've never really been good at. Oh fuck! Sorry. Jesus,
right there.
Sorry. I've never really been good at like keeping calm around like authority figures, whether it be like bosses or officers.
Right?
Like, even
it just feels like they're gonna try to fuck you.
I feel like it's a little abnormal to be calm around authority figures.
I just get like I act like natural, but like I try to act like as natural as I can, but like just as calm and just collected as I can. But in the inside, I am internally screaming like.
Not again! This is the third time my boss has pulled me over this week. What do I do?
Why is your boss pulling you over?
I don't know. Maybe he's the creepy stalker in the police
Dude, my
car.
boss must fucking hate me right now.
What'd you do?
I haven't been working like 3, almost 4 weeks.
What? Why?
Wait,
just ditched out on work for a little while.
Wait, did you say you haven't worked in 3 or 4 weeks?
Yeah, I haven't worked in 3 or 4 weeks.
Should probably
like
what?
Okay, so like they didn't schedule you for it then?
All right, no. So for two of those weeks, I was sick.
Yeah.
Right.
So
on the second week, I was. Hold on. I'm getting to it, Chris. Calm your fucking horses. Christ. I'm trying to tell a story.
They're pretty wild.
All right.
Sorry.
First, no wait.
Hey.
All right. So, on the second week, I was trying to come back to work. I was like, hey, yo, I'm feeling a bit better. I still got a bit of a cough, but I will totally work. And then she was like, nah, go home, feel better, enjoy your week off. And then I was kind of like, well, fuck, now I'm not going to make any money. And then the third week rolls around, and, you know, that was fucking homecoming week. There were days on there where I was supposed to go do shit with the band at, like, my school band, but I didn't have scheduled on my calendar because I had no idea. So I couldn't work any of that week, and that Saturday that I was going to work, my girlfriend took me to the fucking Renaissance Festival. So I couldn't work that day. And this week I'm going to go to work today, but I am sick.
Yeah,
Again?
yeah, you're very nasally.
Yeah.
God,
my
you're
rough month.
You're getting furiously fucked in the ass.
So
I have $40 left,
full on
and it is
in
all
there.
going to my gas tank.
So now I'm curious. I'm a little curious now. So how many days a week do you work?
So before school started, I worked anywhere from 2 to 4 days a week.
Yeah.
Okay, so you did part time.
Okay.
But no, it was open to close.
So
Okay, but you still did like part time.
I mean, it's full employment if it's for like how many hours was it?
Two to 4 days a week. That is considered part-time. I'm pretty sure.
It depends on the hours.
It's an hourly amount.
I don't want to like days.
I don't want to look like
no, Chris. I understand what you were saying. That like it isn't considered full time if it's not like 40 hours a week. But the days that I was working was literally open to close on the days that it was open. Like I worked at a restaurant that was only open Wednesday through Saturday, and I would work Wednesday through Saturday from open to close.
That is a weird schedule.
An hour. It is a really weird schedule.
Like, yeah, screw Monday and Tuesday.
Prepped and shit.
Yeah, Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday, just barren wasteland.
They even took off a weekend. Like, that's weird.
Okay. So but you gotta realize, when it comes to weekends, that's more of a school thing. That is a school thing or whatever. Like weekends are like your days off of school.
Yeah.
That doesn't really apply to.
Yeah, but do you understand that people who go to restaurants most of the time have kids? And to add on to that, a lot of people have kids. That's a huge margin of customers.
A lot of people do have kids.
Yeah.
That's like a lot of things revolve around the school year. Like movies, for example. I work in a movie theater, so I would know. All the good movies come out during summer. All of them. It's when everyone's out of school, you know, and that's when unless if it's like a horror movie or an 18+ movie, then that's when those come out is this time of year or winter, like or a little bit pre-winter. But like, yeah.
Speaking of horror movie, it is the season of the spooky dookies.
Yeah.
And fucking
yay, Spooktober.
The new Halloween movie. I don't know the fucking name of it 'cause I don't care. It's coming out soon.
You ran out of shits to give.
Well, that would be the third movie called Halloween because they got they've got the original make, they've got the new one, which is like the new timeline, whatever, like the current one, and then there's Halloween Kills. I don't know
if you are aware, but the movie series and franchise is called Halloween, so the movie would probably be called Halloween.
Okay, yes, but there's going to be there's going to be more under the title. They're not just going to call it Halloween.
I don't give a fuck what else is on the title. No one's going to say the other part of the title. They're just going to say, "You see the new Halloween movie."
It's going to be called Halloween.
No, they're just going to say, "Did you see the new Halloween movie?"
Okay, I'm aware of that, but when you're longer down the line, because there's fucking 2 movies now. There's the first one.
Chris, I'm aware there are the Halloween movies.
Guys, calm down,
people aren't going to give a fuck.
I'm just saying, when I had seen Halloween Kills, I legit threw up when I watched the movie. More specifically, have you guys seen Halloween Kills?
No, I haven't seen any of the Halloween movies since 3.
Okay. I don't watch horror movies. I think I did watch.
Neither do I. But... I have before Halloween Kills. I had not watched a horror movie in years, probably over a decade. Because I don't like horror movies. I don't like gore. I don't like fucking.
I don't like gore. I just don't like horror movies. I can't watch anything. I
don't like blood and shit.
Bro, my favorite movie is 300. 300.
My favorite kind of horror is jump scare horror. That is my favorite.
Ew.
Because I can say that. I'm a little bitch. I get scared easily.
And you like jump scare horror? Favorite. That's terrifying. Yes. That's my least favorite type. That's horrible.
Bro, that is my favorite because it's the most terrifying for me.
Oh, why do you want to be scared?
The gore and stuff. That's not terrifying for me. That's just gross. It's not scary, it's just gross for me.
Chris, you should...
That's who's your pussy.
You should watch 300.
300's
a great... I think you'd love 300.
I watched Halloween Kills. I threw up during the movie, like, towards the end as well. And there's a new one coming out now. I do want to watch it. I'm probably going to throw up again, but, like, I don't even care. After seeing Halloween Kills... I'm invested in the story. I want to know how it ends, with probably Laurie killing herself because
invested in the storyline of the horror movie.
It says in the trailer. She says in the trailer, maybe the only way Michael can die is if I die. Come here, you little bitch.
That wouldn't actually surprise me if a horror movie ended with the main character killing themselves to kill the monster.
Right?
That sounds like such a horror movie cliche.
Honestly, if it does go that
if we're
route,
talking about horror movies, one of my favorite ones as a kid was Jason Goes to Hell. Like that was the movie that my mom would put on for me and my brother, like all the time.
I watched.
It had a really good titty scene, if I'm being honest.
Oh my god!
That's only my mom. She loves the Friday the 13th movies. She had all of them when I was a kid, and fucking it was so weird. The only horror movies that I've actually seen that I can recall are Hellraiser, I don't know if that's what it's called. Hellraiser. Then there's Ghost Ship, which I actually recently watched a few months ago. That's actually like one of my favorite horror movies. I don't really know why, but I just like the historic part of it, I guess. Even though it probably has no ties to history. But it's more like spooky dooky, ooh, spooky. And then fucking Halloween Kills, and like some of the Friday the 13th movies. But I have barely seen any horror movies because again, I don't like them.
What's the comedy horror movie that's like just called? I swear it's not Scary Movie. It's something akin to that though, where it's named like horror movie, and it's so good. That's
does it star? I don't remember his name.
It makes
the black guy like
I don't know any of the actors. All I know is that it's making fun of horror movies, and it's pretty much a comedy more than it is a horror movie. But that's the only thing I've watched that's even remotely close.
Are you talking about the Scary Movie? Because there's like 5 of them, and I've seen them all.
He wasn't. Yeah, well, he said he wasn't talking about. Yeah, there's Scary Movie, like the series, like of movies. And then
there's a Paranormal Activity one that's really funny. Is
that the one with the black guy who fucks the doll?
I don't think it was
Scary Movie doll or whatever. Yeah,
it's about like this. I don't even remember. The plot was so weird, dude. It's been a minute since I watched it, but it's
dude. The plots of horror movies, especially horror comedies, are always so fucking weird.
It was this family that moved into a cursed house or whatever, but it was like super cheap. And we're like, oh, this is such a snag. And then it wasn't because there was a demon, and then they ended up killing the demon. It was a whole roller coaster. I think there was a second one as well that we watched. It's a roller coaster of emotion, you know. I don't remember. I just can't for the life of me think of its name. God, what was it called? This is so sad. I can't.
He's really thinking.
Can't. I'm trying. Hold on. Let me.
He's Falcon.
Yeah, I was just about to say that. I was literally just about to say that.
The brain is grinding right now.
The brain is grinding.
Turning his gears. Thinking.
Is it just called horror movie? It's something like that. What's another name for horror movie? Like a horror movie.
Scary movie.
Not scary movie.
Slasher film.
Slasher film.
Spooky
no.
Movie.
Hold on.
Comedy, I'm not wrong. That's a type of horror.
Horror. I can't. Hold on. It might just be Scary Movie. Hold on.
Yeah, it probably is.
I don't think it is though, because it didn't have Scream in it.
Because like the movie that you're describing kind of describes like those two movies.
It might be Scary Movie. I don't know. Let's go to Rotten Tomatoes and see what they have. For comedy, no. I'd know it if I saw it. Like I would recognize it immediately, unless if it's Scary Movie, because I feel like it might have been Scary Movie, but I don't. Hold on. I'm sorry. I'm trying so hard.
You're trying so hard to find something that you don't know the name for.
Now I need to know. Hold on.
Well, anyway.
Yeah.
While you try and find that,
yeah. Any other stories?
Yeah, like I said, we kind of just improvise on the stories because topics kind of just come up. Okay, So,
not scary movie.
do you guys watch the news, or like, do you either of you like watch sports or something?
I could not care less about
No, I do
sports
not watch
or the
sports.
news.
Okay, well, neither do I. But when I was at work today, some of my coworkers were talking about one of the games that was happening, like with football. There was a guy who ran out on the field like with flares and crap, and
Oh,
two of the football players
Yeah, you
tackled
got
him.
absolute. Yeah, okay. I saw that. I know what you're
People are
talking
calling
about.
him a streaker, even though he was fully clothed. I don't know. It was
Yeah,
the
smoke bombs.
smoke flares. Yeah.
guys.
It was fucking wild. When they were talking about it, they were talking about how like he was fucking nude or something. I was like, I'm sorry, what now?
He was
Guys,
not nude.
There is an
I've seen the
issue.
video.
Yeah, no, I
Having
can
a
confirm. Man was not hanging. Man was not free ball. Bro, man was not balling at what cost? Balling, but at what cost?
I've won, but at what cost?
Fun
He got
fact,
absolutely bodied. That was the cost.
Fun fact, if you climb Mount Everest, you will get a boner because of the pressure change.
That's not.
That's hot.
That's not a fun fact. That's just sad.
No, that's a fun fact.
I couldn't get hard for 3 years, so I climbed Mount Everest. That was the solution I was looking for.
Oh my god. Dude, what's like the worst school food that you ever had?
Uh,
Oh lord. Wait, hold on. It might have been Scary Movie 5. That might have been it. I remember.
Yep, we're diving back in.
Yeah, no, I think it was because
That
it
was a
had
good
it
one.
had Snoop Dogg in it at one point. He was doing drugs, and he's in the picture here. And I remember this little gremlin monster.
So what you mean is Snoop being Snoop?
Yes, no, it was Snoop Dogg being Snoop Dogg, and we have little demon grandma in the background. Yeah, no, it was Scary Movie 5. That's what it was.
Little demon
Yeah.
grandma.
That's what it was,
they-
dude.
they-
It was some poor.
they
like,
joked
it
on
was
the
weird.
Mama movie.
Yeah, Mamma Mia.
My friends really liked it.
I don't really understand most of the references because I don't really watch a lot of horror movies, but some of them I do get, like Jigsaw and fucking that
I just
one
like the
alien
pop
movie in
Oh, yeah,
Scary
that
Movie
one
3,
alien
I think it
movie?
was.
I love that one alien.
Yeah,
movie.
I don't fucking remember. It was the one that was with Jaws. Not Jaws, Jigsaw. Fuck.
I was about to say I don't know about that.
Am I bleeding? No, I'm not.
I'd hope not. Why would you be bleeding?
I have gotten yesterday, which was my birthday, and the day before that, I had gotten 16 bloody noses
What the hell?
in those 2 days.
Is that God's
That's a
birthday
bit
present to
excessive.
you?
Everyone is saying that it's the cold air that is doing it. Doing it?
Yes.
But
It can be a problem.
But I believe that there's a more serious cost.
There's something more
cause,
sinister at
because,
play.
Like this has happened to me before, like at school. Like I think it was sophomore year.
Are you getting bullied?
But at the most I would get like maybe 1 or 2 nosebleeds. This is far more than that. Average of 8 nosebleeds a day for those 2 days, basically.
So, alright, first things first, I forgot to say happy birthday. I did say it on your YouTube channel under your birthday video.
Yeah, you did. So you already did say happy birthday.
But I'm gonna say happy birthday again. Happy birthday. Late birthday, but it's there.
I am bigger man now. I am now the 19.
So impressive. Much wow.
Aidan, you still got a ways to go.
How old
Oh
is,
yeah.
how old are you, Aidan?
What do you say, Chris?
When's your birthday again?
In February.
Yeah, okay.
Wait, is
I was
Aiden
about to say
19
fucking
or is he
May.
18?
No, he turns 18 in February.
Bro, what? You sound like
Yeah.
you're the oldest out of all three of us. This is like Nubik. This is literally like Nubik.
Yeah, literally just Nubik. For those who don't know, Nubik is a friend of ours in a server that we are in, called this wonderful game where I actually met Chris,
Hi.
called Supreme Commander 2. Chris, would you like to explain to the audience and Aidan, possibly also me, because I don't really know how to explain the game that I've been playing for almost 11 years, to explain to them what the game is about and why it is so fun.
So, you're about to learn a fun fact about me. Asking me to explain anything is a terrible idea because I'm awful at it and I ramble on for a very long time. But here we go.
That just makes it even more awesome.
Alright. So Supreme Commander 2, it's a strategy game. The end. No, I'm kidding. It's a real-time strategy. For those of you who don't know, real-time strategy is, unlike turn-based, it's constantly moving. So you're moving real-time. So like, if you want to build structures, you build structures all at once. There's no stopping in the action. Supreme Commander 2 is mostly a you play against people and you fight
Aidan,
with big
do you
armies.
know
it's very
what
fun,
Halo Wars
very
is?
futuristic. Yeah, it's like
I
Halo
know
Wars,
what Supreme
but
Commander
better.
is. Then yes, I know.
Okay, never mind. Okay. Well, if you didn't know what it was, the Halo Wars is basically the closest, or at least in my mind, the closest thing to it.
It's the closest, most popular RTS you'll find. Like that's probably.
If I was going to play a Warhammer game, I would probably play the one where you're actually in control of the Marine.
What? What about Warhammer?
like Vermintide or one of the 40k ones.
Bro, when I hear Warhammer, I immediately go to Total War. It's my immediate
Aidan,
reaction.
fucking Chris has introduced me. Like I haven't played them or whatever. But like on Steam, there are some games where it's where it's a hybrid of RTS and first-person shooter, and that sounds so fucking
I
epic.
honestly don't know too much about Supreme Commander. I thought it was part of Warhammer. Is it not part of the Warhammer
Supreme
series?
Commander has nothing to do with Warhammer. It's its own entity.
Yeah,
I feel dumb.
It is its own separate entity.
That's literally exactly what I said.
Coleman was willing to lay down his life to put away scum like you.
Supreme Commander just sounds like a Warhammer game.
All I can say all I can say is, Aidan, these simple words will put any Supreme Commander 2 player shaking in their boots.
They'll have an orgasm.
Strategic launch detected. Those 3 words are the bane of any Supreme Commander 2 player.
Scared the hell out of me
because those 3 words basically mean you're about to get nuked.
Bro, that
literally.
That voice acting right there, you could just voice act for Supreme Commander 2. Strategic launch detected.
Male version of Supreme.
Strategic launch detected.
Pretty much.
Strategic launch detected.
Strategic launch detected.
Those 3 words are the bane of any Supreme Commander 2 player.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. You hear those words and you will feel like, oh shit, do I have an anti-nuke? Oh no, I don't. I'm boned.
Oh god. Unless if you're Siren, then you have eternal immunity to nukes, because if anyone tries to nuke you, you have godly retaliation in the terms of Boomerang.
Yeah, so
no one knows what
the Cybern with the DLC, the Cybern have what is called an experimental boomerang, which will basically, if a nuke comes within the radius, it will literally know you back the nuke back to you.
So think about what a boomerang does in real life.
Basically, what makes it even more terrifying is that your anti-nukes will not defend against it because it is still registered as your nuke.
Yeah, it's pretty terrifying stuff.
Yikes.
So basically, if you try to nuke a Cybern and they have that, it's a return to sender sort of thing. You get it right back.
GG's.
It blows up your entire base. It's very fun.
Reverse Uno to the max. Like the fucking you guys know what Duty Calls is? It's basically like a parody game of Call of Duty.
That sounds questionable at best.
Yeah, do you guys know who Merc Music is? He made a video on it.
Yeah, but I haven't watched any of his newer videos. I've only seen a lot of his like really, really old stuff, like back when he was still making music.
Oh yeah, I'm pretty sure he's still making music, like every now and then. I don't really know. I've never really I've never gone on this music channel.
I have not the slightest clue of who you guys are talking about.
Merg Music is basically a Call of Duty player who makes Call of Duty content.
I'll explain why.
And he has I think he has 5 million subs. I don't know exactly, but
that's almost as many subs as you have.
Yeah.
Yeah. Aha.
Yeah. We're getting close.
You're almost.
We're getting close.
3 subs away.
He's got 4.1 million subs.
Just a few.
Just combine my old channel, and then we got ourselves a 1 million milestone.
How many did your old channel have?
I am not legally required to give that information.
All right.
89.
Go secrets then.
89.
No, fine.
What about 89? Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Compared to your 7 subs on your current channel.
Imagine having subscribers.
I'm not going to count your 421 because it's a school account. Not a school account, but that's for school. I'm not going to count that one.
Oh, Chris. Very random. Do you mind if I take this recording and post it on my account as well? My account with 1 subscriber.
Go ahead.
Which is totally not my friend.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Yeah, awesome. Cool. I'll put my own spins on it and edit it. However, yeah.
Okay. Well, I don't edit them at all. It's just a podcast. It's raw audio.
Well,
all I do is
I have. Well, actually, I already have gameplay in the background. This is fine.
Yeah. You can just have your gameplay. All I do is put a background, and then I put everyone's icons with their names.
Very cool. Yeah, I will. Yeah.
Dude, I've been eating the absolute shit out of Rice Krispie treats recently. And I don't know if it was because I'm sick or what, but these things are good.
I haven't had a Rice Krispie treat in a hot minute, now that I think about it.
Neither have I. Dude, when I took foods in high school, freshman year, I took foods 1 and 2. Basically, it was a class literally just about making food. It's like culinary, but not as advanced.
I do culinary.
You learn minuscule stuff like cooking meat and fucking what to do when cooking and what not to do and making chocolate cake in a mug. Yes, we did that.
So making chocolate cake in a mug is a perfect example of what not to do. Right?
Chris, if I can just interrupt you for 1 second.
Both of us are called Chris, just a reminder.
Chris with no H.
God damn it!
Let's go!
Continue.
I was in a class like that in my, I think, 7th or 8th grade year, but it was called Facts.
It was called Facts.
Well, family and consumer science.
Oh,
we learn to sew and kind of cook and shit like that. And we tried to make brownies a mug or chocolate chip cookies or some shit. Anyway, to make a long story short, I caught the microwave on fire.
How did you pull that off?
How did you do that?
I fucked up my cookie. The shit caught on fire.
Plot twist: Cookie wasn't happy.
But funny. And another funny thing is this is also the class where I was almost blinded in one eye.
Oh my! What happened?
So as we were sewing, I guess I got a little happy with my pillowcase and pulled a little too fast. And all of us were really confused why she made us wear safety glasses. To sew and shit. We didn't know what was going on. Anyway, the needle broke off as I was sewing, and it launched it into my safety glasses.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my goodness.
Part of a needle just flying through the air at high speeds into my safety glasses.
Bro, you quite literally would have almost gone blind, and then I would have probably never heard from you again.
It would not have been a fun time.
How does almost going blind relate to never hearing from him again?
Because issues that he would have to deal with.
So he just stops talking to people?
I don't know. me and Aidan don't really talk a lot in general.
All right.
Like we're good enough friends. We're good enough friends where like we still keep in touch. We don't talk like every day. So.
All right. Fair enough.
How long have we known each other, Aidan? It's been like a few years.
Yeah, it has been a few years.
I think it's definitely like before you went into high school, like 8th grade. I think.
Probably.
Because you're only a year behind me.
Yeah.
I think. Yeah, you're a year. Yeah. So I either met you. Yeah. I met you in freshman year. Well, not met you. Fucking on Xbox, but you know.
Yeah.
Which I will be getting in a month.
It was a siege. It was a siege thing, right?
I think so. I believe so. I don't remember. Honestly, I don't really remember. I think it might have. I've met a lot of people on Siege. I don't do that. I don't anymore because I don't really talk to anyone online because I'm always with friends. Anyway, don't mind that.
What the hell was that? Anyway. No, I'm gonna mind that. What the hell was that?
Moving on. Anyway,
you can't have like the devil incarnate come out of your body and then just move on.
No, we're moving on.
All right.
So about this chair.
Nice chair you got there. I'm not gonna lie. This background gameplay is about to end because my people are starving and we have no food. We have sacrifices we can make, but we don't have any food left. This is a problem.
Speaking of starving, going back to the topic earlier, what's the worst school food that you've ever had? Because fucking Chris remembered the scary movie, and then we just completely forgot about that topic. So, what is the worst food that you've ever had at your school?
I've never had school lunch until this last year, so I don't have a whole lot to offer.
So my school used to make really good Crispitos, which are like taquitos, but like crispy and shit, and they kind of suck a lot.
Yes, a nice little play on words.
Yeah, they suck a lot, and they used to be a good, but now they're not.
Used to be a good.
We used to be good, but now we're bad.
But while we're on the topic of the school lunch system, can we bring up how school lunch used to be fucking amazing, and how I used to.
And then Michelle Obama came in.
Birthdays. Yeah, I used to get a birthday cookie the size of my face in elementary school for my birthday, and then Michelle Obama had to take that away from me.
My birthday cookie!
Oh my god, dude, every fucking kid hated her. When I was in, I believe it was second or third grade.
When I was in elementary school, we used to get taco salad, right? And those taco salads, you know what they came with? Churros. We don't get churros anymore. What the fuck, man?
Man,
I think it was either second or third grade when when Obama went in office. I honestly don't really remember. But all I do know is when she had done the thing, they probably were already in office. But when she had done like the Healthy Food Act or whatever the fuck it was, I know almost every fucking kid hated Michelle because fucking one of the things that I would, especially me, because one of the things that I would always get at lunch at the school that I had gone to, what they had is soft pretzels. They're just big soft pretzels, like you get cheese with. It was so
just had an orgasm, bro.
Over pretzels.
Dude,
dude, that shit was the bomb. And then the school gets rid of it, and I'm like, well, what's going on? And they're like,
not good enough.
Woman say no more bad food, so get a pretzel. And I'm angry, and I'm like, well, I want pretzel. You can't have pretzel. Well, fuck you. Hey, you're a child. You can't say that. I don't care.
You're a child.
I'm gonna be a person working at a warehouse. That's nice. You're probably gonna grow up and be a successful person. Probably not. Probably not. Anyway, back to the pretzel. I hate Michelle.
I don't know what just happened. I feel like Chris had half a stroke while doing whatever the hell he just did.
Chris, I told you, I can ramble on and on and on. On and on and on and on and on. On and on
On
and
and
on.
on and on.
Y'all.
On and on and on.
So,
Told you.
I unfortunately had the privilege of being in a private school up until 9th grade. So 3 years ago. And
What is that like?
it's
I used to have a friend who
so
was in private school, but I've never really asked him like what it was like
imagine being a
compared
fifth
to public
grader
school.
in math class and getting 30 hard math questions every single night.
Okay, well, I was never particularly excellent at math, so that's not really a good
I'm not good at math
example.
either. That wasn't everybody got that sort of thing.
Oh.
Yeah. I cried that year a lot. I was 5th grade. That's when I had first gone there. Anyways, so moving on. When I rose up the ladder, right? It was still difficult, but it was manageable up until 9th grade where I got straight C's because it was just not fun. And to top it off, the school lunches they had, well, actually, it was pretty good. They bought lunches from other places, so they'd have like Domino's one day, or they'd have like I remember Chick-fil-A was a big one, stuff like that. I never got any of it because my parents just made me food instead because my mom makes food. She's Greek, you know how it is.
She's
okay. My dad's Asian, so he can make all the rice in the world. But
speaking of the Asian part,
hi.
Did he? This is gonna get kind of stereotypical. Did your dad ever get angry when you didn't have all A's?
No, he's not a strict Asian. He's just an Asian.
Okay, he's just.
No, he would have really. They certainly weren't happy with the straight C's, but I'm still alive.
No, my family was.
You know.
My family was completely fine with C's. It was just D's and F's.
Oh, I wish. No,
like, I will say like C's, like they're not the best, but they're not bad. Like in the eyes of my family, if you're getting C's, you're passing. You're like, I mean,
yeah,
he passes D's as well, but
my mom,
you're in the good.
Yeah, my mom.
So I feel like that's a good like area to like be, not like a good area to be at, but like when it comes to parents, that's more of a manageable like thing. Like it doesn't put as much pressure on your kids.
I feel like though what my mom was more worried about, it was more my mom than my dad. She was mostly worried about, my dad certainly wasn't happy either, but I think it was mostly my mom. She was mostly worried about me not being able to go to college, so my GPA. And C's are not the best for your GPA. I've never failed a class in high school so far. That's not saying a lot considering I've still gotten my fair few of C's, and I'm just barely running a 3.0 unweighted. My weighted's a bit higher because
I have no idea what my GPA was.
But yeah, so I'm hoping to go to college, you know, not next year. Next year I want to go to culinary school. After that, I'm just barely on the line, but you know, it was more a matter of being able to get into college than it was like you're a failure. They know I'm smart. Like I take my
the girl that I
sorry.
No, sorry, continue.
I was just gonna say they know that like I could do it if I put in the effort. Like on standardized testing I do really well, like really well. I don't want to brag, but I was within like the 90th percentile in English for my ACT. But 90th percentile being top 10%, not top 90%. That would be really depressing if it was top 90%.
That's really 90% of the kids. Like, yeah.
No, but yeah, I mean that was mostly the issue, and my biggest problem is procrastinating. It's not that I don't try; it's just I have a hard time trying. If that makes any sense.
I am a big procrastinator.
Yeah, you know,
especially when it comes to YouTube.
Ah.
Like whenever when I had first started doing animations, like I'm not good at animating. That's apparent. Like probably the best one that I've done is like the most recent one, but that one, like, I don't know. The longer it takes me to make something, the more and more over time I don't want to do it. Because I want to be able to have it done then and not later. But yeah, I literally have to push through. Like I will say, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this. I don't want to do this. It's just like I had to put every ounce. I had to put every ounce of sweat in the fucking my very first Brawlhalla montage. I put every ounce and fiber of my bone into that video, and I was excited. I was happy, and I was never able to make a video as good as that, except like the closest is the Brawlhalla and its Quirky King, which actually those two videos, the first one and Brawlhalla and its Quirky King, both of those videos were inspired by two YouTubers that I watched. The first one is Bosun Bunch, who is a Rainbow Six Siege YouTuber who does very highly edited Rainbow Six montages. And the second one, who really inspired me in general to do Brawlhalla montages, is Lord Whitewolf. And fucking it. I don't know, I've put every fiber in those videos, and they're like my ground achievements. Those two videos are like up with fucking Meet the Sniper R6 edition.
Sniper Rainbow Six edition.
Yes, that I have that on my.
Oh, I lost it.
Pretty. Yeah,
I've been there.
Yeah. Those three videos are like my crowned achievements.
Sorry, my people are dying. This is a tragedy. I've had to hunt all the wild animals for the most part.
This is a tragedy.
This is really bad.
Fucking with the most recent video, the fucking birthday one, that animation, the person that voices the heroin addict or the overdoser, his name is Delta Planet. He has over 100,000 subs.
Oh wow!
And I was able to collab with him. But the thing is, it was like from a year ago, like when I asked him or whatever, and I was dealing with shit. And like I had like just recently, because like I had already finished the animation at that point, I still had to make the rest of the video, which like was like a completely different vision. But I kind of just went with this because it just fits my style more. But yeah, I don't know. I still think it came out nice.
It's a good video.
I'm hoping he sees it, because we haven't spoken in like a year. I'm really hoping to work with him in the future, because I want to voice act. Like I've wanted to voice act for years.
You're pretty good at it.
And like he makes animations, and it would be a dream come true to be in one of his videos. But I'm pretty sure he lives in Scotland. I don't remember. I don't really know. He lives over like by the UK, but I'm pretty sure he lives in Scotland.
Let me get this straight. You found a guy that has 100,000 subscribers, and you had him voice a heroin addict.
Yes, I did. Well, because at the time, that is when the guy overdosed in the McDonald's. That's what inspired me to make that video. And like before that, I was also, because Delta Planet, he's on Xbox, so it made it even easier to communicate with him. So like before all that happened, like I had messaged him like, "Hey, is this Delta?" Because I wanted to confirm him, and he's like, "Yeah, this is Delta Planet." And I knew it was because the fucking gamer tags matched. I told him like his videos are nice. He's like, "Thanks, man." I don't remember exactly what he said, but
that was the whole conversation.
And then like, yeah, and then a few weeks later, I asked him if he wanted to be, if he wanted to make a little cameo, in a video that I'm making about the heroin situation, and he was like, "Sure, just tell me what to say, and then I'll just email the file to you." And then it happened, and I was like, "My fucking god, yes!" I was happy beyond belief.
That's so cool.
But yeah, it was amazing. It was basically a dream come true. And then I finally got the video uploaded, and I don't even know if he's ever gonna see it. I messaged him on Xbox, but I don't think he's been on. Either that or just he's just ignoring. Either way, it doesn't really matter.
Hey, it only took me a year, but I got the video done. Top notch, high quality.
I was looking at my phone. I saw the animation. I was like, "Oh shit! I was supposed to make this," because I was also working on other projects at the time. So I kind of like pushed it to the side a bit. I was like, "I'm gonna do this later," and then I didn't. And so yeah, I was like I felt so bad because I told him I'm gonna make an animation about this.
It's gonna be like, so good, he said.
Here's the voice. And then a year later, it comes out. Yeah. I don't know. Just the fact that I was able to work with him in general just makes me happy.
Yeah, it's really.
He's him, grade A, under A, one of my friends. They are like the three people who inspired me to do animations.
Mm.
Yeah.
Probably one of my favorite ones that I did was The Bloody Butler, which basically Desi, one of my friends, he had, as a kid, he had done a play, and he did the Little Anne play, I believe it was, Little Annie. It was a small group of it was a small cast of kids because it didn't have a lot. He played as the person who adopted Annie, the butler, and some sort of authority figure. He said. Well, when he played the butler, they gave him a literal silver platter, he says, and it was sharp on the edge. And I quote, and he said this, I wonder if I can cut myself on this. So, in the middle of the play, he runs his hand along the edge of the platter and cuts his hand. He cuts his hand. He is standing there, blood over his clothes, bloody hand, and so he puts his hand in his pocket. Well, the lady saw that and was like, "No, you have to have your hand out." So he puts both hands on the platter. He tilts it so that way it doesn't look like he's bleeding, and then the show ends. The teacher finds out later, and she's like freaking out. Oh my god.
Nothing can stop science in the pursuit of knowledge.
If we're talking about, dude, if we're talking about like play stuff, so last year I was in a play, yeah, it was last year, and the play was called, oh shit, what was it called? The Beverly Hillbillies. That's what it was. And that play was fucking awesome. I'm not gonna lie. But no, it wasn't. That was not Beverly Hillbillies. That was the year before. It was The Debutante. That's what the play was. So the play was called "It Happens Every Summer," and it was about this like magazine company called The Debutante.
Yeah.
And there was like all of this drama and stuff. And the character that I played was his name was Pudgy.
Pudgy.
He was
What an interesting name.
Really interesting backstory to the name too. But he was like a celebrity singer or whatever. And this play takes place in the 50s. It's about like love and it's a comedy. Bunch of stuff. Anyway, one of my one of the co-stars, his name's Alan, and he was supposed to give a fur, like one of the ones that goes around people's necks, to one of the other people up there as like a gift for the play, but he forgot it. Anyway, he's up there and he says his line, and he's like, "I have a surprise for you," and then he realizes that he doesn't have it, and he's like, "Yeah, surprise." And she's like, "Oh, really? A surprise for me? Where is it?"
Joke's on you, I forgot it.
Anyway, they just kind of go back and forth. Anyway, the director of the play, Mr. Taylor, fucking grabs it and launches it over the stage, and it smacks Alan in the face. And then he just quickly hands it to her and says, "Surprise!"
That's fucking amazing.
Right? And people thought it was supposed to happen like that too.
It was all scripted. All scripted.
Right? Dude. I saw that. There was no way I believe that was how that was supposed to be.
When I was in
Chris, sorry. Can I just say one more thing?
Yeah.
All right. So, on the topic of my play and fear at the match. Fuck. Somebody help me with words. I'm a little sick. There's another word I'm looking for. No? Okay. Theatrical. Theatrical?
Aidan.exe has stopped working.
Whatever the fuck. In all of my years of playing, of doing the play, there's been this kid, and his name is Jonathan.
That's a shame.
No, Jonah.
Yes.
It's fucking Jonah.
I thought his name would be John Doe. Really funny.
No, his name's Jonah. And so for the past like 3 or 4 years, he's been in it too. And he always finds a way to fuck something up, like right before production is supposed to happen. Like he was messing with the spotlight before production, and he knocks it over, and the fucking bulb breaks. So we have to quickly hurry and rush to go try and find another one. Thankfully, there was another in storage. Almost didn't have a spotlight for that show. Then one time he pulled a door through the wrong way.
Okay.
Like he pulled where he should have pushed, and the door went the wrong way.
I feel like that's not supposed to happen.
Another time, he was messing around with a longboard in the fucking place where people were supposed to sit down, and he hits the door, which is covered in black paper to stop light, and the door opens just a little bit because of the skateboard, and all of the black paper falls down.
Oh no.
The kid is a interesting character, to say the least.
I bet. When I was in 2nd or 3rd grade, again, I don't remember. There were 2 plays. One that I was in, and the other that we watched, like in the auditorium or the gym or fucking whatever. Speaking of the gym, bro, fucking, I don't know if you guys know of a game called Line Tag. I think
never heard of it.
Is what it was called. So basically, we had a bunch of lines like along the floor of the gym. And what we would play is a game called Line Tag. Basically, you would have a dodgeball, and there'd be like 2 or 3 people and you would have to survive as long as you can, until you are out. There was one time I can remember, and that was through 2nd through 6th grade or whatever, and we played that. Fucking, there was one game that I remember. It came down to the last 4 people, the 3 people. I had one kid chasing me, and you can't run. You have to speed walk or whatever. And all I remember, the other 3 got caught, and I was the last person. I lasted for about 5 minutes after everyone was caught.
Jeez.
And then they caught me. Either they caught me or the time was up. I don't remember. But I felt so proud of myself as a kid. I don't. It was a stupid game, but I felt so happy, dude. Sometimes you would get screwed over because sometimes there was because you can't pass people.
Yeah.
You can't pass people. So sometimes you would get screwed. And
we did that. We did something very similar to that at my school, but it wasn't called Line Tag. It was just called Pac-Man, and they didn't have dodgeball. They just touched you.
Pac-Man.
Yeah. The dodgeballs were like this, so you could tell who the taggers were. Sometimes they would hide the ball behind their back, so you couldn't tell. But sometimes it was very fucking obvious that they were the tagger. But the 2 plays. Once. The first one, I was in a play called The Pied Piper. They're just fairy tale shit or whatever. I played Constable Blarney, who was an officer or fucking whatever. It was a constable, and oh, dude, the fucking rat costumes were cursed.
The what?
Oh my, the rat costumes. The Pied Piper.
What'd you play in the play? A rat? I don't know.
Constable Blarney. I was Constable Blarney. That is literally his name. I shit you not. And yeah, there was that. And then the play that I watched, I'm pretty sure it was called the Granny Awards instead of, Grammy. And at the end, like they all did like a pose or whatever, like, yeah. And like there was like 10 seconds of silence as everyone was posed. And then the person in the granny outfit was like, well, that's all, folks. And does like the little Jimmy to the side, like with the cane or whatever. And it was the auditorium like bursted out laughing. It was so funny. And then that was it.
You ever played dodgeball against like as a middle schooler against like high schoolers? It's terrifying.
Yes.
No, we never.
Terrifying.
We didn't have a
lot of.
Let me tell a little story here. So my prep school, it was fifth at the time when I was there.
Shit,
it was
your
fifth
prep
through
school allowed
12th.
dodgeball.
I know, we had dodgeball. We had a gymnasium. It was a school
crazy.
event. I know, we actually had PE
Okay,
at
what is
some
prep
point.
school?
So what is prep
Rich
school?
kids that don't like getting hurt.
It's a preparatory school. It's basically torture. Mine was a charter. I think it was a charter school technically, so it was. We didn't have to pay for it. I don't believe, or if we did, it wasn't very much. But it was tough. Essentially, though,
Yeah.
it was 5th through 12th until they made a new campus that was like literally right next to the other one that was for the K through 5th graders. So that became 6th through 12th. Anyways, yeah. So we'd have these school events. They're like they're prep rallies. But there was I don't remember what they called it. But there was something where we'd go around and do activities all day. And one of the activities, like the whole school would do activities for a day. It was a really weird event. I don't remember why we did it or what it was called. But we had activities. Like, yeah, we'd go outside and play football or... we have a new arrival on the Discord.
Who just joined?
It's Ian.
We're making a video. We're doing content right now.
Oh, hi.
You're now featured in the video.
We're literally quite in the middle of a podcast.
You can content these nuts. And
I'm gonna kill myself.
I'm gonna go kill myself. Hey. Alright, I'll see you in hell.
Bye.
Okay, goodbye.
Joke's on him, I'm going to heaven, bitch. Alright, anyways, I just juked him. Alright, so, okay. Let me continue where I left off. Okay, so, essentially, wait, hold on. Now I'm confused, hold on. My plants, I think, I just harvested them, and I don't have any food, and now I'm really concerned. Oh, they're all wheat. Oh shit, I gotta make a mill. I'm sorry, I'm playing a video game at the same time for content reasons. Let me build that there. Okay.
Speaking of games, my game just arrived, and it's in the Bioshock Infinite. Anyway, continue.
My story!
Continue.
I'm sorry, alright. I'm sorry, alright. So basically, one of the activities was dodgeball. And we'd play dodgeball, and it would be, like, random. You'd be against, like, you'd have the group that you're in was a group of 5th to 12th graders, and you'd go up against a group of 5th to 12th graders.
Were there girls at the school?
Oh yeah. It's a mixed school. And
would they play?
Even. Yes, everyone had to play. So you get...
Okay.
I got really unlucky every time. I wouldn't have any of the good kids on my team, and I'd play up against people who were throwing that ball at like 40 miles per hour, and it was the most horrifying experience as a middle schooler, dude. I'll tell you. It's terrifying.
Oh yeah. Dude, when they have an arm, they got an arm, and you better duck.
Yeah, because I'm a scrawny 6th grader, and I don't know what I'm doing. Like, let me tell you, I didn't hit puberty until like last year, and I was small. Like, I was like 5'4". Bro, these balls are flying out my face. What makes it even funnier is
he's only a senior now.
I'm only a senior. All right, Mr. Just graduated. Calm down.
Right?
Well, you're both seniors.
He's so much older.
I know. Oh my god, he's a year older than us. Shiver me timbers.
Shiver me.
You got me good with that one. Alright, anywho, yeah, so that was the story. I know. A real roller coaster.
Real knocker. Real roller coaster. Bro, Aidan, how's senior life treating you?
Oh, it fucking sucks, bro.
Really?
How so?
That's just boring.
Senior year is usually the easiest. Here in Illinois, as far as the school that I went to at first, there's a class called government that you are required to take.
Yeah, I don't
Thankfully.
think that's till next semester.
Oh, okay, so you also have to take that. Thankfully, I never had to take it because I moved down to Arkansas during the second semester. So, didn't have to take it. But I did have to take 2 English classes and 2 math classes in the same semester.
That sounds like a joy.
Yeah, it was worth it. I was literally taking sophomore math in my senior year. I shit you not.
Why again? Could you
Because you have to have 4 years of math in Arkansas when you only have to have 3 in Illinois.
Oh, that's fun.
And so my first semester of school up here, I didn't have a math class, so I had to take 2 of them in the second one. The first math class, I was actually with seniors. I was with the same math teacher. I'll call him Gibby because that was the nickname that we gave him. I even have a video. There is an app called Reface where you can put other people's faces on people, and I put his face. He's old, by the way. He's like in his 80s. I put his face on Gibby from iCarly.
Let me guess. Did he look like Gibby?
No. Oh.
No, you guys just called him Gibby because of that?
No. His name is similar. Like it's a nickname for him because of his name, like his actual name. And then my second hour was math, and then 5th hour was also math, and that class I was actually with sophomores and juniors. There was one other senior in that class, and she was barely there. It was a small school as well. The high school up here, it was a graduation class of 600 plus. School I went to down there, it was one of those schools where it's kindergarten, literally the senior year. It was a graduation class of 30.
Yeah, that's my school.
From my
you go to a small school?
Actually, it was pretty...
Yeah, my school is a graduation class of 30. It was like 32 or something.
Imagine not living in a city. Cringe.
I wore sunglasses my entire time during graduation. I have photos to back it up. I will send them to you right now.
So
I wore glasses.
I wear sunglasses.
I wore sunglasses the entirety of the grade. Dude, okay, I got the nickname Chris with no H during my senior year at that school. I was able to get the person announcing the names to come up to the podium to get your diploma. I was able to get her to say Chris with no H over the intercom.
That's so good.
Over the microphone. And all my classmates started clapping because they were the ones who gave me that nickname. Because I had no H in my name, so...
I mean, what other reason could you...
You have such a fucked up way of spelling your name, Chris.
Okay, don't blame me, though. I'm not the one who spells my name like that.
I am gonna blame you.
You can always... Hey, you're 19. You can legally change your name.
Well, I'm not.
Yeah, go put an H in there, Chris.
Yeah. If I ever did change my name, I'm gonna get made fun of this. I'm gonna get made fun for this as well. I would be... No, well, Aidan, you already know what I would be. I've said this like multiple times to you. Zach Evans.
Such a fucking boring name.
But see, that's the thing. To keep with the unique name, I would spell Zach Xach.
That's
a boring name, Chris. I'm not gonna lie to you.
He's literally just trying to be Elon Musk. Just trying to be Elon Musk.
Elon? No. I used the same logic as xylophone. That is literally like the only correlation.
So, Chris, I will say, you sent me your graduation photos. I like the long hair. I'm missing that.
Yes, I'm growing my hair out.
Bro, same. I cut my hair as well. Worst mistake I ever made.
Well, I had no
doing my
choice.
hair for graduation.
I kind of didn't have a choice to cut my hair
Yeah, because
I was
military.
going. Yeah, when we were in there, we looked like rats. Dude, we looked like rats. We could not tell each other apart because 90% of us was white.
Okay, this is very random. This is just the gameplay. I survived. I actually managed to farm for a year, and I've managed to survive the famine. We're alive, guys. This is crazy. I'm sorry, very off topic, but my gameplay is not going to end during this session. I promise you that. Also, it's getting
Chris,
very late.
Who's the guy that's giving the camera the fucking side eye in the bottom right of one of those pictures?
Wait, what?
Oh yeah, I see.
When we're walking down the aisle.
No.
You're
the
like
bottom
standing
picture.
up. There's some dude to your right that's just giving the camera the
Oh,
side
him.
eye.
Oh, yeah. No, he was him. Oh well, no. I actually don't remember his name. Fuck. I don't know. He was the class president. He was like the most popular kid there. I don't remember. I don't know. I forgot his name. But he was just looking off somewhere. That photo actually, I was getting a standing of an ovation because I was going into the military. I was the only one going as well. So the dean, like, she just randomly went on the intercom. Well, not randomly, like on the intercom, like when she was on the microphone doing like announcements and stuff, like during the graduation. She just randomly, can you please rise, or something along the lines of that. Like, she was announcing, we have a young man going into the military, and then she called my name, and everyone just started standing up. I'll be honest, I felt so uncomfortable, and you can tell in the photo, I felt so uncomfortable. But I was smiling through it.
So, Chris, were you the only?
No, I still want to know what's wrong with his fucking hair, though.
Well, no, it's just the way the photo is.
So, Chris, I'm curious. Were you the only person in your school who wears sunglasses?
Yeah, what?
Were you the only person in your school who wore sunglasses?
Yes.
Yeah, I was. Oh, wait, hold on. Fuck! I need money. I'm getting taxed. Sorry. Anyways,
close to the last few weeks of school, I even bought like a RGB fucking mask or whatever, like with 2 filters on the sides, and I wore it to school. And I kind of do regret it, but at the same time, I don't regret buying it. I will be retrieving it when I go down south to retrieve my stuff for Thanksgiving.
It's quality.
Which I'm also getting my glasses as well, which are fake, but I don't care because I like the look.
So, yeah, I was curious because it's interesting how having glasses used to be such a common thing for like our parents' generation, but now it's like super weird to wear sunglasses to school. It's such a weird turn of events.
Oh no, you couldn't wear sunglasses to school, but you wear glasses. The hats and sunglasses thing has been a big deal in school for a while because of tradition and honor, or not honor, but like respect.
Right.
Bruh.
Okay.
With the schools, I don't think they care about the fucking quote unquote respect with the hats and crap or whatever.
No, that's why.
I think it's more of a culture thing. Like, it was just popular, and now it's not really a popular thing anymore.
Respect.
No, I don't think that's
about what. What respect is
literally there? No one in school gives any respect to anybody.
About respect.
What is disrespectful about wearing a hat?
Okay, so my school allows hats, and a lot of people wear hats.
You take hats off to salute the flag. That it's disrespectful to wear a hat when you do that.
Like
why would it be any different to talk to somebody while you're wearing a hat?
So okay, let's hold on. So at my school, they don't ban anything like hats. You could probably bring a gun to school and they wouldn't care. That's a joke. That's a joke. But I actually wear a hat to school, and no one cares. And I think it's more of like just a culture thing. Like at my school, no one cares about giving respect. People will be on their phones the entire day, and the teachers don't care. The students don't care. Just that no one wears glasses. Like I would be in a tough spot to find a single person wearing glasses in a school of 2,000 students. Like it's more. I feel it's more of a. Just it's out of fashion. It's just not popular.
Well, I wasn't allowed to wear the sunglasses like either, but like during the graduation, I will say in the beginning I did get told to take them off before we went out, and then I put them back on, and then I was never told again.
They're like, he's just not gonna listen to us.
Yeah. I didn't care. I liked the glasses. I liked the look. That's why I have fake glasses as well. My parents, they hate both the long hair and the fake glasses. They absolutely fucking hate it. They say I look like a bum with the long hair.
I got called out like that.
I do not understand why it's seen as having long hair. You are unprofessional or unclean or like fucking. It does not.
So it's really weird to me because long hair used to be so popular, like before like World War II.
Especially like in the 70s and 80s.
It was liked, dude. Literally, political figures had long hair. Everyone had long hair back before World War I. The reason why it changed was because everyone after that had shaved their heads to go into the military, and so it became popular to have short hair. Because everyone had shaved their heads to go into the military.
Longer hair was still popular in like the 70s and 80s.
Yeah, but that's again, World War II happened, and then it just kind of wasn't as popular anymore. But like, I don't know. Here, let me send you my yearbook photo. I don't know if I ever did. I probably didn't because I don't normally share personal stuff with people I've met online. But you've already seen my face, so it doesn't really change a whole lot, unless if it has my last name on it. I'm not sure if this one does. I think I cut it out. Oh, it does. Hold on. Nope. Hold on. Wait. let me edit that. You're not. You can see a lot of things, but you're not saying my last name.
You sent that. Yeah. You've sent that picture to me before.
Yeah, but it didn't have the last name, did it? Did it?
I don't fucking remember.
All right. Good.
I didn't care.
Good. I know you probably don't. It's just not good to have your name on the internet. As a rule of thumb.
Well, I've already lost that like years ago with fucking Facebook. That was before I could really understand the conception of.
I have Facebook
concept of fucking social media
for one reason, and it's purely because it's required for the Oculus Quest.
Oh yeah,
right? It's a tragedy. Okay. There you go.
That's because Facebook owns the Quest. So.
All right. Yeah, Meta owns the Quest now.
Aidan, I will also.
Rate the fit.
Aidan, I will also say, fucking me and Chris, we are basically the same entity. Like, there's very few things that we don't have in common. I am not fucking joking.
I don't want to be that guy. Actually, I'm not gonna say that. It'd be pretty tragic. But what do you think about the hair?
Dude, that is nice. That is nice hair. I like the hair.
Yeah, I will say though, you
do not look Asian at all. There's I do not see a hint of Asian.
Look at the eyes. Look at the eyes. That's where you always go. That's the go-to. That's pretty much it. I mean, I'm only like a quarter Asian. It's not like it's a huge. Well, a quarter's a huge chunk, but it's not like I'm 80% Asian or something. Like you look at my dad and you know he's half Asian. Yeah, no, I only got a quarter of it. I am poor. This is a problem. In game. I'm rich in real life, but like, I'm kidding. Kind of, not really. I can't get tax collectors.
How long have we been going for?
A while.
How long have we been going for?
We have been going for. Well, I'm trying to find out. An hour and 20 minutes.
An hour and what?
20 minutes.
Okay. Dang, that is a lot longer than I thought.
That's a solid. We've been having
that's actually shorter than I thought.
I still got 15 minutes.
I don't know about you guys, but that sounds like a podcast to me, but I'd be down to keep talking for a little bit.
Oh yeah, no, I'm down to keep talking.
Does anyone have anything else that they want to talk about? Oh, okay. School lunches. Okay, I want to bring that back up because I never got to say my thing. Fucking
Yeah.
okay. It wasn't something that I had, but for whatever reason, I don't know why. Just like freshman and sophomore year, the chicken patties they were fine. They were decent-ish. I didn't really have a problem with them, but
Oh, dude, my grade
for whatever
was for
reason.
Chicken Patty Wednesday.
Well, we had like the same food every single day, so fucking apparently I don't know what happened. Junior and senior year, I wasn't at the school for junior year because of COVID. I was full online, so I didn't get to experience it. But junior and senior year, for whatever reason, I even have a photo of it. Apparently, I don't know why. The chicken patties were hollow. You had a fucking 90% chance of getting a hollow chicken patty.
What's the point of that? They didn't even give you meat. They're like, that'll be fine.
I don't know if it's like I don't know if like the meat inside shrunk or something like along the sides of the walls, but it something would happen to it and it would just it was just hollow. It was very funny. Very funny indeed. Very hee hee ha ha.
I love it when school lunch meat doesn't look like meat. Like
Yeah.
a lot of the times the chicken that I get is not the right color that it should be.
So I work with food. I work in a kitchen, like a line cook. And I can tell you, they choose the lowest grade at meat and chicken at my school. Like, it's genuinely the wrong texture, and it looks pale, the chicken. And the meat looks like it's not meat. It literally doesn't look like meat. But I don't know why they wouldn't make it meat, because that would be more expensive. It's so weird. It's actually mind-boggling how terrible they make the quality for this stuff.
Right?
It's like they really just want people to suffer. Like, I mean, to be fair, the beef for the patty, it doesn't taste bad. It just, you can tell by looking at it, the quality is not there.
That's not me.
The chicken doesn't taste bad either. It's the wrong texture, the wrong flavor. It looks bad. It's gray. It is literally gray. And I don't understand how that's supposed to pass as chicken. But it does, apparently. It's so weird.
Okay. I have one last thing before we end. I have a little excerpt that I would like you to read. Aidan, you might recognize this story once Chris starts reading it.
I'm gonna start reading something?
I would like you to read this aloud. I would like you to read this aloud.
Why do you want me to read it, dude? It's your story.
Because me and Aidan have already read it before.
Why don't I? Okay. But I don't like this text that I'm reading right now. It's a little off-putting. And I'm not sure I want to say this in my home. Oh my god. Okay. Is this like some sort of ritual? Am I getting inducted into the clan right now? Like, what?
This is how you join the clan. It's like if I shoot you, if I shoot you in Fortnite, you become the toad of the clan. Come on. Sorry, you didn't make it in the clan.
If you want to make it into my Clash of Clans clan right here, you have to read this line of text. All right. I'm gonna bring the microphone nice and close for this one. Sophomore year. Sitting in geometry. I can't English. Sitting in geography class, nothing special. Try to let out a fart. For some reason, all the muscles in my anus decided to call it quits for the day. Torn a rancid and burning diarrhea. I thought my brother walked into my room for a second. I got so scared, bro. Okay. He's right. His room is literally, we have a vent connecting our rooms. He can hear everything I'm saying right now.
I'll read it if you can.
I trust me, as much as I want to read this beautiful text, I'm not going to. I can't. I can't. Maybe next
Sophomore
time.
year.
My brother's
Sitting
not
in
around
geography
sometimes.
class, nothing special. Try to let out a fart. For some reason, all the muscles in my anus decide to call it quits for the day. Torrent of rancid and burning diarrhea flows from my ass. Literally cannot stop it. The stench is so potent, people have to leave the classroom. School has to call an ambulance for me. It was so bad. Turns out some of the chicken in the cafeteria was undercooked, and it adamantly
Quick
disagreed
note,
with my
salmonella
stomach.
will do that to you.
Take week off of school and dread going back because I'll forever be known as the guy who shit his pants. Come back to the classroom. Come back to find the classroom is still off limits because they had to recarpet the entire thing and
Who has a
replace
carpet
some of the
classroom?
drywall.
What? How did it
Since
get
it
to
was
the
since it was spring, the class was held outside until the room was done. Classmates treat me like a legend for having such toxic shit. I got an entire room remodeled and getting class in the fresh air. Could have went worse, I guess.
I don't know how it gets
That's
worse
such a
than
good-
that, bro.
That's such a good green text.
So
I know.
I'm curious. Where did you find this, and why is this your ritual?
Aidan actually sent me this. Aidan
Yeah.
sent me this.
That's something
It's a
else.
funny green text.
It is a funny green text, but it is not something
He
I want to
sent, me
read aloud.
he sent me another, but it's more about just a guy not shitting for 5 days, and then for 4 days, and then on the 5th day, he just lets out little poop pebblets.
Oh, they weren't little.
Oh, here, let me find it then. Here we go. I fucking love these ones because it's just stupid, moronic, baby, stinky AIDS. Just that I am reading. I'm gonna post this one as well because that one is also funny.
It's a funny
This
moment.
one is also funny.
Is it?
Yes, do not read them because I shall read aloud to the class.
Yes, I was about to say, read them to the class.
If they will send. There we go. Okay.
What is that
There we go.
image, dude? That's my immediate, like...
Okay.
A
All
bot
right.
like
Next
that?
story. Okay. Be fat. Go to /fit/ and find a solution. Main problem is I eat like a dumpster. Apparently, things with loads of fiber is going to save my filthy soul. Fiber is digested slowly, leaving you feeling full longer and helps with digestion. Go out and buy 2 boxes of fiber-heavy breakfast bars. The first day I have fiber bars for breakfast, lunch, and a lot of snacks. I don't shit that day. Next day, I fiber myself up even more. I don't shit that day either. Fiber Jesus
no.
is surely working his magic in my colon. Can feel the pounds dropping off because I'm not very hungry anymore. I don't shit the 3rd day. I don't shit the 4th day. The final day dawns.
The final day, that's
I
when
have
you
my
know
morning
it's bad.
coffee. I have my morning coffee and I feel my insides rumble in a familiar way. The second I hit the toilet, the weirdest fart in the world exits me. It's whistling. Just a thin, continuous airstream of fart that smells like grandpapa's coffin. No sound other than the whistling hiss. Suddenly stops. The hole is plugged. SOS.
The hole is plugged. Send help.
This shit is so solid. It feels like I'm giving anal birth to Dwayne the Rock Johnson. Hang
Hold on.
Hang on to the shower curtain. Hang on to the shower curtain and pray. The Rock is shot out of my asshole at Mach speed. My entire ass is covered in toilet water. Now the fun begins. A fart that can do more damage to the ozone layer than aerosol ever did is shooting shit bullets out of me. The fact that you know the word just on the spot.
This is so bad, dude. What?
Solid and perfectly round nuggets. The smell is killing me. Blacking out. The thuds of nuggets shooting around the bowl, propelled by my insane fiber flatulence. It's giving me floor flashbacks. I wasn't even in Nam. My guts are yelling in German. Sounds like a moose in heat lives in my belly. Most of this shit isn't even digested at this point. Just forced out by all the gas that had been building up to my throat. After an hour, it finally seems to be over. I'm shivering and crying. Both legs collapse as I try to stand up. My stomach, hitting the bathroom tiles, forces one last trumpet. Gondor calls for aid. Shakily wipe my ass completely clean.
That's... Oh my god. How do you find this shit, dude?
Oh my god, Aidan, where did you find this shit?
We gotta pace this up.
I can't tell you that.
What, Chris?
I got 7 minutes. We gotta pace this up a little.
Alright, there, the last two. A bot wrote this obituary, and I'm losing my mind. Brenda Tent retired from the living at the age of old, surrounded by family and natural causes. A librarian from birth, Brenda was an avid collector of dust. She had a sweet heart and married her high school. She loved having hobbies and helping her sons to be disadvantaged youths. She had no horses, but thought she did. The church gave her a choir because she sang like Bird and looked like Bird, and Brenda was a bird. She owed us so many poems. The funeral will be held in 1977 at Heaven in lieu of flowers. Send Brenda more life.
Send her more souls of the damned.
Just fetch me their souls starts playing.
Fetch me their souls.
Poor Brenda.
What the fuck?
We all know Gru is the godly height of 14.5 feet tall and can move at a speed of 200 meters per second. Based on average dick size, Gru's penis is around 14 inches long. Also, Gru's dick would weigh around 2 pounds, considering the average weight of a dick is 0.77 pounds. If he swung his dick in a circular manner, it would have the centripetal acceleration of 72 point centripetal. There's no C. It's centripetal. Centripetal.
I did fucked up.
It's actually shown as centripetal. Acceleration of 72.57 meters per second. This means that Gru can dick slap with the immense energy of 11,421 pounds per square inch at a tip speed greater than... I'm not even going to attempt to say that number.
It's
584,415.58336974 miles per hour.
Gotta be specific.
In conclusion, Gru's dick slap has enough energy to smash through 6-inch reinforced concrete and will cause a thunderclap that breaks the sound barrier.
I rest my case. What the fuck?
This has been Fresh Out the Oven with Chris and Aidan. This has been a wonderful podcast. Thank you for you both joining.
Other Chris,
Hi.
Chris, and other Aidan. Dude, there's so many Chris's. You gotta mention yourself, Chris.
What?
You gotta say both Chris's.
Thank you for Chris and Aidan for joining.
There you go.
Yeah, I gotta mention. Why do I have to mention myself?
Because
you did hard work.
Yeah. You carried this conversation.
Yeah.
Tyler, if you hear this, which you probably aren't, and that's probably a good thing, you're a bitch. Copping out. How dare you?
How dare you? Last second, too.
Fuck you, Tyler.
We were so close.
Next time we play Supreme, I'm gonna fucking destroy you.
I'm gonna rape you. I can't say that. He's a child. I'm gonna win.
Regardless if you're a child or not, that's still illegal.
Yeah, but like it makes it more illegal, you know.
Yeah. That's totally how that works.
Oh yeah, I know how math works. All right. Fun podcast. I'd be happy to come back again if y'all are willing.
Yes.
Thank
you all for listening. Their links, if any, will be down below.
Yes.
Go do stuff and do the stuff, because stuff is stuff.
Subscribe to my channel with 1 subscriber on it, please. I only have 1 video, but I promise there'll be more eventually. It's really shittily edited.
Send me a link to your channel and I'll put it in.
Okay, don't watch the video. It's just me and Jake playing Supreme, and it's so bad.
Now I'm more intrigued.
So bad. The editing, okay, the outro is what really killed me. I wanted to remove it, but I had already finished, like, saving the video, and it took, like, 2 hours, and I didn't want to do it again, so I just sent it, but it's so AIDS, dude. It was a first editing attempt, right? Just keep that in mind. The beginning's pretty decent.
Yeah.
The ending is a little bit less, so. Alright.